$2 stock I just bought. Watch ASAP before it's too late. 1,000% growth to happen. Today we're going to talk about something that makes me take more interest in investing my money by purchasing stocks. I picked up a stock which is wielding 2,000 shares strong. During this time, it is trading a share at $2 and there is a possible chance of further growth. The stocks are enjoying success this year because of their presence in the certain sectors. The potentials with this company, the institutions and well-known investors are investing in this stock and they can lift off now. I was getting requests from my viewers to give an update on the former stock pick about which we had a conversation, which was Ocugen, or ticker symbol OCGN. Last time we were discussing the stock, it was $1 a share, but today I am feeling over the moon while telling you guys that it reached up to $19 a share and it had more than 200 growth in a single day. This stock has benefited a lot of us, including myself, and there was a person in my Discord today who earned $50,000 and then sell out of the stock. I shared exactly what I bought in the Discord, and you guys got the early access. Also, another pick we had, Jivo, which is my most viewed video of all time, has taken off my over 2,000%, and since my original video, we were up big. Their parents right now are worth over $400 million, and they'll be put in good use these next 4 years under the Joe Biden's campaign. Jivo can play a major role in searching the better carbon solutions and getting clean energy. There is a big news today as well as about Bitcoin and Tesla. They had invested a maximum of $1.5 billion in just Bitcoin, and due to this, the Bitcoin touched excellency by reaching the high level of all time. There is so much about Bitcoin, but the brokerages don't truly demonstrate the correct way to invest in it, and they merely treat Bitcoin like a stock. It would be interesting for you to know that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are a payment form, and they can be used to pay for many services. I personally use the BlockFi, and I would also recommend this. I am very much comfortable in keeping my money in Bitcoin rather than in cash because crypto is more genuine, so I use it. I'm also certain that the future of Bitcoin is very bright, and the more services online will use Bitcoin in the future as a payment, and this is even occurring. Today, I'm talking about the stock which is very developed in the market of biotech. They are examining epigenetics and can be very helpful in the reduction of the death rates in various health problems. The stock in which I invested is Solaris Pharmaceuticals, or ticker symbol SLRX, and I will tell you the reason behind investing in them and what they actually do. This is a genomic company which made medicines for a variety of number of cancers for both children, adults, and for epigenetic illnesses. As the cancer is growing on a large scale, this company can turn off and turn on the specific genes for people with cancer, and thus the growth of cancer can be overpowered. Concurrently, they have a treatment which can alter a number of gene expressions, especially for tumors and hematological cancers. Moreover, there is a specific gene called an LSD1 gene, which can transform and overexpress and thus lead to cancer. The treatment for this is that the gene is controlled and it contains cancers from getting spread or start. By acknowledging the importance of this disease prevention, the medical field is striving to prevent the cancer instead of treating them when they show up. Sarcoma is a condition which has approximately 70 to 90% mortality rate for 5 years. There are treatments for sarcoma, but still this cancer needs a special importance for getting more quality treatments. In an interview, the CEO of the company, David Arthur, said that the Solaris is basically an oncology-focused biotechnology company in which the treatments for the patients are developed for the neediest patients. One of the examples he mentioned was the study of the Ewing sarcoma, which is a unique childhood and young adult bone and soft tissue cancer. There was an absence of treatments except the sole treatment which these patients received is adult chemotherapy radiation. He was optimistic that their lead compound, cyclodemostat, could give the hope to these patients. He also mentioned in order to treat patients with Ewing sarcoma and solid tumors, they are dynamically recruiting. Furthermore, the company also received huge financial assistance from the Cancer Prevention Research Institute of Texas, and the company also gained the $19 million award to locate to Texas and made these drugs. Lastly, he maintained that a targeted enzyme had played a significant part in Ewing sarcoma, but it can also play a big role in the other cancers as well, such as prostate, breast, ovarian, kidney, etc. It can be observed that this is a big market in which this DNA method can be used to provide the different types of cancer. Ewing sarcoma is very disastrous cancer in the world, and it is very important for treatments. This is a big sector, and it is endorsed by the CEO of ARK Invest, Kathy Wood, who said that the genomic sector can 10 times by 2025. She also thinks that this is very disturbing, and a big hype phase is undergoing with the biotech stocks. Lately, they have received more money, and it is very right to accept the funding when the rate of death is so high like this. In this contest, they are on the lead, and to treat this cancer, it can be the foremost form of treatment. Nowadays, it is very necessary to become cognizant of the root cause of cancer and how does it occur in order to get an excellent treatment. There is a big advancement that they know the gene which threatens people's lives. A big achievement for the stock is that it transcends into the different types of cancer as well. For more advancement, they can do work with the DNA companies to make sure the prevention and treatment, and it can also expand to the breast cancer market and the other areas of cancers. The published studies by them have demonstrated the effect of interconnecting with these genes, which is undoubtedly a big medical advancement. This one cancer solely creates the big room for opportunity, and there is a possibility that they join the major markets also by their treatments. They are also exploring that the same gene might cause different cancers as well. For example, the prostate, which unlocks the different streams for income. I have noticed that the holders are striving to get by a large number of shares of the stock, and the institutions which invested there are vanguards. And the most interesting point is the fact that the owners are striving hard to buy a large number of shares of stocks. The owners are unveiling every opportunity on the stock, and they have not sold their shares. Moreover, the money made by the owners does not leave an effect on the shares, and those processors of the shares have a firm belief in the company because of their urge to get the noble and greatest ranks in the company. The CEO of the company has explained about the Ewing sarcoma and how it is affecting the lives of the people, especially children, and the most unfortunate thing is that there is no specific treatment for this. Radiation chemotherapy and disfiguring surgeries are the sole treatments for the children who are usually being diagnosed at the age of 15. Furthermore, he maintained that they have the treatment in the form of the medicine that received the license from the University of Utah, from the Huntsman Cancer Institute, which is an oral tablet which hinders the communication process which is used by the body to give signal to cancers to grow. He further explained that they have registered some patients in their clinic, and their dose, which is called the maximum tolerated dose, is also increasing. They are predetermined to achieve that in the first half of the year, and it is likely that then the more patients would be enrolled on that dose to really begin to look at safety and potential efficacy data. He further stated that the new therapy options are also required while feeling sad for the kids who suffered a lot due to this cancer. Even if I make a most restricted estimate, still I would say that the space they cover is just exceptional, and definitely I expect it to reach 15 a share. They are a disruptive company, and it is possible that they may be picked up by ARK.